The stream got glitch and shit. I'm over here like, listen, this is some bullshit to start the live stream like this. Hold on. Thank you, Amy Conway. Jane, thank you for being here. Listen, hold, wait, stop. Big shout out to everyone watching. No, you're good, Amy. Don't worry about it. Shit, you know the intro night times had a 10 is a whole hour type shit. It hit different. No, but hold on. This is some bullshit though. Like I had everything. I had everything laid out, pre-prep, pre-thought out. And I'm over here like I'm watching the thing walling out, right? And I'm over here like this is what we're doing. This is what we're gonna do today. Like I know true crime sometimes is some type of comedy type shit. Big shout out to Joanne. I seen Joanne popping up. Big shout out to Jane. Big shout out to Amy. Main boss ladies in the chat. Nah, hold on. Nah. This is all wrong. This was not supposed to start like this. Hold on. Let me try to figure this shit out real quick. I'm over here like it hit different. It hit like dumb different. It's just wait. This is what we're doing. All right. It's some bullshit. I don't even want to do this shit. I don't. You know what? I'm just gonna sit here and watch I talk in the chat. I swear. Listen, I'm about to pick a bone with a brother of mine too. I'm about to pick a bone. Try to pump fake and act like, yeah. Stop, Jane. I'm on it. Cause you see, it's something that I don't do. I'm gonna get to the chat. I'm doing great, Amy. Hopefully everybody have a great 4th of July. Yeah, because everybody call it 4th of July. I call it 4th of your life. I don't know. It might be some Puerto Rican shit. You hear different. I'm doing great. Hopefully Amy Conway and the whole family is doing great. Big shout out to Kiddo. Big shout out to the whole family over there in Costa Rica. Yeah. No, relax. Hold on. Stop. Where's Lucy? Where's Twizzle? Where's Kane? I'm summoning. I'm summoning. I'm summoning them. Where's Big Bang Holding? I see Big Bang Holding in the chat sneaking in. I see Speak by Holding in the chat, sneaking in. Big shout out to the brother. We thought he was dead. Listen, let me not joke about that. Thoughts and prayers. Listen, everything. Jokes to the side. Jokes to the side. Big shout outs and prayers to everybody in Texas that lost a loved one over there in the storms in Texas. Big shout outs and prayers. Our thoughts and prayers go out to you. Everyone that lost a family member, a missing. You know, we are family with the On Point family. I got wife and kids. I know it's tough. Y'all know how I am. I could be jokey joke, but at the end of the day, we need to, switch it up and be real. Thoughts and prayers to everyone in Texas. It's been bad, the floods, it's a lot of children missing. It hit different, and that'll be that. Pause. Swipe. I thought Speak by Holding was dead. What the fuck? I'm like, what? Listen, y'all remember on the last video? We was on the phone, or that other good shit. That was before that was before the Kohberger playing out, right? Everything good. He said he was sick. Whatever. All right, cool. You got excuses. You're a boss just like me. We got excuses. It's all good. That's my brother. And this is coming from a good place in my heart. When Kohberger pleaded out, and I'm gonna enter into the details of the bet between me and Speak by Holding, because he pump faking though. He pump faking. It's cool. Listen. He is too old. Listen, he is too old, like, to know better. To start. Like, listen, I told you I'm gonna pick a bone with my brother. I'ma get there. Relax. I didn't went live yesterday. Listen, I was having too much fun with the family. Too much fun. Listen. A little bit too much. It's never too much. It's never enough to have too much fun. It's never enough, especially when you're having fun with the family. Spending time, having a good time. I said it on the chat. Listen, I'm going live tomorrow. Listen, this shit could wait. So when Kohberger pleaded out, right? All right, cool. First thing I said, I grabbed the phone. Who's running from who? I grabbed the phone. Listen, I got the call log. Send him a text. Send him a text. Hold on. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Oh my God. Did I lose my phone? Oh. Hold on. Stop. Thursday. You know I'm a piece of shit, right? And I'm gonna drop the link. Hold on. Actually, are you awake, bro? Listen. He got curfew. He got to be sleeping at some time. Hold on. The link right there. Speak by Holding. If you're awake, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Listen, I'm gonna be nice to you. You're my brother. Don't be scared. I say Thursday, 10:18 a.m. Hit me up whenever you get time. We should go live. People are asking about you to close the Idaho Fall case with me. Wink, wink. Because I'm trying to make him come out the rat hole, right? You think that someone, like he said, hold on, what he said? Hold on. He too listen, he too old for this shit. I'm not gonna offer him shit. Cigar. He should give me one. Hold on. Relax. Relax. He said, hold on, let me get all the way to the top. All the way to the top. I can't even get to all the way to the top. But something like something as damn, I'm good type shit. I knew he was guilty and what. But you see, what he's not gonna tell you is a reason why I hit him up right away. Listen, someone that believe that some way, somehow, they want to bet, they be on your ass right away. Right or wrong. Someone that even think, especially with a channel and $100 on top. A channel and $100 on top. Which he know my channel gets way more views, and it's a smaller channel and it gets way more views, and while I'm live, people is here. That's my brother. Listen, this is coming from the good side of my heart. Just imagine if I was wilding out. This is coming from the good side of my heart. That's my guy. So I hit him up right away. And y'all said, and I called. I sent him a text after I called. Listen, he rang 2 times. It rang 2 times, went straight to voicemail. Listen, you already knew why I was coming. You want what? Is you senile? Like, do you forget when you bet? Like, do you forget the terms of the bet? I know, Amy, stop. You probably remember because we was live. We was live when we put that shit. We did that shit on stone. Hold on, I'm gonna repeat that shit again. Sooner Kohberger played out. Ring. I called the man right away. 2 rings, straight voicemail. He probably knew that I was already coming with some bullshit. Hey, listen, it's all good. That's my brother. I could do that. I tell you, I'm a piece of shit, right? I don't deny it. People be like, oh, Jerry's a piece of shit. And I'm like, what, really? you just realized that shit, didn't you? Stupid. Why are we doing this shit to each other? Where's Lucy, though? call him, text him. He the fool been ghosting me. Listen, I thought the man was dead. Listen, I was not. Listen, I was like he would have hit me by now. Listen, you are too old for this shit. Stop playing with yourself. You're not playing with me. Listen. People could see, okay? It is very simplistic. I'm gonna get to the chat 1 second, please. Let me get to it. Let me work. I'm cooking. Oh, this shit Pisces too. Ooh, it's not that. I wait. Listen, listen. He would, he was bragging so much about $100 and all this other shit. Listen, and the way he was doing it, he would be right on top of it. If he had on his mind, if he knew in the back of his head that he won anything, that man would be on my heels. So call, text, ghost me for like, I thought he was dead. Listen, I'm looking at the shit going on in Texas, and I'm like, yep, he gone. He gone. Like he had not hit me up. I'm over here on my knees praying on the couch. I swear to God. Listen, I'm on my knees like I'm in like I'm in the Vatican. Listen, I'm on the Pope's mass, like getting holy water sprayed on me. I'm feeling the Holy Ghost down my spine. Pause, no diddy, no doubt. I'm on my knees, hands in the air. I'm like, I'm in tongues and shit. I'm talking in tongues and shit. And I'm going. And I'm crying and shit. I'm laughing now, but I was worried. I got a bone to pick with the guy. It hit different. Listen, I even tag him. I even tag him in the live stream for him to pop up. Where he at? Oh, it's too late. I'm too old to be up. I'm drunk. Shut up. So then, sneaky little shit. Listen, he too old for this shit. Sneaky little shit. Come to my chat and dumb two the dumbest 2 comments ever in the history of true crime. Now I'm over here like, what? I thought you was dead. And the first thing you say is this shit. I'm fucking with you. Pause, no Diddy. This is coming. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you seen it. Sneaky little shit. Cause you too old to know better. Do not play with that. I started as a student. I know. I don't deny that. Okay. But I learned from the best. And that's undeniable. I became sensei. I became your true crime master. Like dragon kick the shit type shit. Hold on. Do we still got it? Hold on. I don't even want to play it. You know what? Big shout out to Kane. Oh, actually, I'm still waiting for that video. I was about to look for it when I was like doing all this sci-fi AI type of karate move. Big shout out to Kane. Very talented. I don't even want to play the other shit that I got here in the background because you're gonna start going crazy. This shit playing me out early. We started with the left foot. But yeah, big shout out to Speak My Holding. Yeah, big shout out to Max. Max was saying some things in the chat. Hold on. Listen, Amy Conway, I advise you to please make sure to hit the like button, put a little DNA there. IGG, that shit don't work. It's all good. Listen, I might stop saying that shit. For reals. But it's gonna be a good one today. I'm very happy to have my two sisters here and the people that is watching in the background. Listen, love to hate. We're gonna talk about it. Big shout out to Speakman Holding. Big shout out to Speakman Holding. That's my brother from another mother. Can't wait to listen. Can't wait to talk to the guy. To close it out. To close it out. To close it out. To close it out. Amy, I don't know if you remember, but to close it out. Because I like to do shit in front of witnesses, right? Especially if I'm betting something that it means a lot to me. I don't play with my shit. So we clearly say, if these get to trial, listen, I should be mad at him. I should be mad at him for him to even try to act like that. I should be here like who the fuck you talking to type shit. Like who? Delusional you? What? Stop. Okay. I don't see him neither. Stop. Amy Conway, I appreciate everyone for, you know what I'm saying, share the love. Amy Conway also know that he's game over. But we said it very clear. If this shit gets to trial, I said they will find him innocent for what the prosecution was offering and what the defense team was putting out there. So when we was talking here about the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case, we was talking about stuff that it was public information. Even if some shit it was he say, she say in the streets, but it's stuff that is out there. You know what I mean? We never spoke here about the Idaho 4 about shit that no one knew. Like we really, that you asked me why we got a few victory laps. Our sources are on point. Big shout out to the whole staff. Y'all know who y'all. And I'm over here, right? I'm over here, right? I'm waiting for the hate. Listen, I swear on my soul. I swear on my soul. That the Idaho 4 experience, my experience, if you ask me, it was amazing. It was a roller coaster. We got a channel terminated out of the hate of other people. Yeah, Matt, I don't know. He was saying something, script writer, all this other stuff, and I'm over here like, huh? Big shout out to Max. Big shout out to Max. Hey, we ain't picking it. Listen, man. Y'all know that we want people to express themselves. What Max was doing, it was having a form of expression of his thoughts. So we should respect that as what it is. He's sharing his thoughts. He's not being he's not being mean to no one. He has not been mean to no one, because I'm watching the comments. Even when he said earlier about idiots and stuff like that, like I understood that it wasn't towards us, it was towards whatever he talking about. Yeah, once he listen, a boss always gonna have excuses, okay? No one could fire him. He's the boss. I never saw it legally to go to trial. He said, we even spoke about it. We're gonna get. I appreciate you, Amy. You are very, very, very efficient. I appreciate you so much. Big shout out to yeah, it's been a trip though, Jane. If you ask me, and yes, Jane, it's been a journey also. It's been it's been crazy. It's like I said here before I get to that, because I don't want to get too far into my thoughts. Um, yeah. I know you wasn't understanding what he was saying. Like I did. Like I understand where he's coming from. Like in the same way, Papa Rogers. Like y'all seen that we've been very relevant in that. Big shout out to Tanel. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Big shout out to Tanel Ray. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. No, I appreciate you though. Like, thank you Tanel. I appreciate you though. We're gonna get to the chat. We're gonna get to the chat. But you know what? I want to finish this thought. I want to finish this thought actually. Um, at some point of the conversation of the Idaho full Bryan Kohberger case, me and Spickman Holding did agree. At one point of the conversation, while we breaking it down the case, and we brainstorming again. Big shout out to my brother. That's my guy. Big shout out to Spickman Holding. Um, but we was seeing two scenarios, and I think the ladies remember what we was. I think we did mention something on the live stream. We were seeing two other scenarios. We were seeing two other scenarios, right? We were seeing the scenario of Kohberger being so trapped on the bullshit, like type like the trap would set almost flawless, and if there's any way around it, it has to be the hard way or the no way. I see him pleading out at one point. Like I said to Speak by Holding, if they haven't trapped and Ann Taylor is actually compromised, she'll make him plead out. Because at the end of the day, even Speak Van Holding said, actually, Speak Van Holding said from the very beginning of the case, the Ann Taylor was compromised. That's something that we both agree, but I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. And if you ask me at this day today, I'm still giving her the benefit of the doubt. Until sentencing. If in sentencing he don't retract the plea and use the malicious prosecution and the new founded information that just came on discovery, listen, my sources are hot. They're always being hot. You don't want to give us extra time to prepare? You don't want to give us extra time to prepare? All right, let me fuck with you then. The publicity is already fucked. The publicity, listen, here's where we at. The court of public opinion is already fucked. We can't do shit about that. It's not going to be a fair trial. It don't matter whatever the fuck they're going to put this trial. They could go out of state with this trial. They could go to Superior Court, and I believe that it's not going to be fair, period. And that's the worst of the side of me. That's the worst of the worst, like that, like the negative side of me. Like that's like finito. They put it together just right. So like the public opinion is already fucked. Now we don't give a fuck about the public opinion. Now plead the shit out. We need more time. The judge is not going to give us more time. The judge is compromised too. Yeah, I said it. You think I'm gonna step down when all information? Listen, I have not gotten no hate because I made it very clear we are not pro burgers here. I could give a fuck what happened to Kohberger. I've said it here many times. I'm looking for the real justice for these youngins. They deserve that. They deserve the proper justice. when the case don't look right in the way this one look right, in the way this one don't look right, we need to ask the questions because everything is on secret. Everything is outside of the public opinion while being the bad side of all is in the public opinion. Like, listen, it cannot get no worse for Kohberger than what it is right now as we speak. Bars. Right now. As we speak. It cannot be any worse for Bryan Kohberger. So what we hiding? What we hiding? What Ann Taylor don't want us to know for her sneak through the back door and backdoor the prosecution. Because that's the only way that this is happening right now, and the way it's happening right now. And if it's Ann Taylor's gonna sneak through the back door and drop a bomb on the prosecution at sentencing. It's the only way. It's the only way. All right, they don't want to give us time. We need time. We just got this drop of whatever it was left. We need time. The only way we could get time, listen, the public opinion is already fucked. Just go all the way up. Go all the way up. By now, you don't have nothing to lose. Give them what they want. And then we're going to kick them in the ass. That's my opinion. Don't act out. Don't be acting out there like y'all do. Y'all be like, you know how much people I heard like asking me if I do talk with the defense team? No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't. I don't. But if you ask me, is the only way they could have time to go through the back door. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to tell you real quick. And I did put it actually. Hopefully y'all could see this. Yes, Jane, tactics. Listen, something that Ann Taylor is known for. If something Ann Taylor is known for, which I still give her the benefit of the doubt, is for backdooring the prosecution. And knowing how to do it well. And take whatever risk is necessary to get the proper outcome at the end. That's what I know. I don't know if y'all could read what's in us, what's in the screen right now. Can a guilty plea be reversed? Yes, a guilty plea can be reversed, but it's not a simple process and often requires specific legal grounds. Generally, once a defendant pleads guilty, they are bound by that plea, but exceptions exist, particularly if the plea was not entered knowingly and voluntarily, which he already agreed that is knowingly and voluntary, but is also a loophole against that. Or if there are significant legal errors. Which we got plenty errors in this case. Right now, as we speak, I'm not going to give you all the tea, but I'm going to give you some. Before sentencing, fair and just reasons. Court generally allow withdrawal of a guilty plea before sentencing if there is a fair and just reason. This could be included in this could include a charge of hard new evidence or inadequate legal advice. You know what was an inadequate legal advice? When some way, somehow, Kohberger, some way, somehow, the extradition hearing, he skipped out of that. Is a reason for that. He was misinformed, because you're not going to tell me, that he was so for sure at that point, or at least that's what he was told to us, that he would be found, that he would be exonerated, right? You're gonna tell me his lawyer didn't tell him you should not skip that? Don't you think that when Idaho told Pennsylvania, we can show you nothing, like you have to trust us, all the way until the warm body of Kohberger gets back to Idaho, then you get to see everything. So whatever was done in Pennsylvania was blind, trusting the words of a fellow law enforcement agency. Because for a fact, they said they were not able to see the piece, nothing. Whatever warrants and everything was over there in Pennsylvania was blind warrants, trusting face value what Idaho brought to their table, because Idaho was not showing no paperwork until Kohberger get to Idaho, and then Pennsylvania get to see. And I bet you whenever they saw what they have against Kohberger, they was like, what the fuck we just did? They didn't have nothing until they went and pick on the trash can here on our land. And we let that shit happen. Like we don't know no fucking better. But now we trusting Idaho, and the paperwork that they got is legit. So they did what they did blindly. Trusting face value another state agency. Because of course you're not going to expect them to lie. Especially in a case like this. Oh, no one's going to believe that shit. Wink, wink. That's one. Another bad advice. Another bad advice of a legal counsel, and this time is from Ann Taylor. Can anyone in the chat even think what was the inadequate legal advice due to what we know today with the case? I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to wait for you. It was skipping the preliminary hearing. And you thought that was a good advice? Thank you, Amy. You're always on point. What? And with what you know today, do you think that was a good advice? When Kohberger would be home long time ago, by now? It's the truth. It's the truth. I don't got time to come here and fake what. Listen, this is why I have not gotten no hate, because everyone know give a fuck what happened to Kohberger. Give no fucks. But the truth is the truth. What he looks like, it looks like shit. So if he listen, if he walks like a dog, quack like a dog, have feathers like a dog, swim and fly like a dog, he's a fucking dog. Oh no, it could be a flying dog. No, it's a duck. So if we talking about how bad the prosecution look, we are not being malicious. We are not being blind. We are not being biased to what we think. Because anyone could change their mind. I get that. But I haven't changed mine. Why? Because the information is too fluidly. Everything looks just right. I have not gotten no hate. Harsh got hate. Drip Drop got hate. And Jewels of all trades got hate. And they like, oh, Jrod, because they are big content creators. And I'm like, don't you think that people would like to burn a small content creator that were wrong? Or they were talking on his ass? Don't you think that people would? And you know how much haters we got? Listen, none of our haters, none, not one. I swear, big shout out to all of you. I was waiting. I was like, who gonna say the first shit so I could cook you? Where you at? There's no need to be afraid of Jrod on point at all. Boo-hoo. Oh, Jrod on point. He's so scary. Stupid. Listen, I have not gotten not one comment, not one email of hate. And y'all know, I used to get those shits. I'm like, so many on my hit list, he play on record stating he don't have all files for late and yep. Legally, Boise cannot start court proceedings until receive all the review the new judge. Yes, you see, that's another court error. Because it's like, okay, we're gonna hold some information so the judge think one way. So it's like whenever the judge, that's why everything is sealed. So like that, whenever the judge see everything, whenever, if that ever happened, he'd be like, oh, what the fuck I just did. But then by then it's too late. You cannot put the toothpaste back in the tube. That's the whole reason. That's the whole reason of working in the way they did. It's like fucking everything up from the top. Everything. The crime scene was supposed to be damn untrustworthy because a lot of things could have happened in, let's keep saying 8 hours. A lot of things could have happened. We could see that if you have to use black light, the sprayer and the black light to find a bloody shoe print, that's signs of cleaning the shit. The crime scene was supposed to be deemed not trustworthy at all. Knowing that it was an in and out of people before cops got called. And you're gonna let that fly as law enforcement prosecution. You're gonna let that fly because it's convenient, and then keep doing a whole bunch of little dirty shit with loopholes and legal loopholes that you know you could hide behind them. Then act like, oh, we haven't done nothing malicious here. We just following the book of law. Shut the fuck up with the book of law. We know the book of law is unfair as it is at this day today, especially when these motherfuckers like you that know the system and know how to fuck with it to get what you get, to get what you want. This is public information. This is not conspiracy theory. This is what happened in the United States of America right now as we speak. We could see it in many cases right now. So it's not like this is far-fetched. So I want people to pay attention because there's a lot of lawyers in YouTube true crime that don't know what the fuck they talking about. It's a lot of YouTube true crime content creators that some of them that I love the most and don't know what the fuck they talking about. Big shout outs. Oh, after sentencing, he cook. After sentencing, he cook. Ah. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Shut the fuck up. You know what's crazy? That YouTube true crime content creators don't know how to fucking use the AI and fucking Google. Big shout out to Google. Big shout out to everyone in the yacht. Click like. But when I see YouTube true crime content creators dumb as a rock that don't know how to use a motherfucking Google AI, listen. Is it me? Jane, Amy, where's Lucy? Go get Lucy. Amy, Jane, am I wrong for saying that? I'll wait. I'll wait this time, actually. I'll wait. Am I wrong for saying that? Like, am I saying something the YouTube true crime content creators should hate me for that just because these dumb motherfuckers don't know how to fucking read? Or use Google. Use Grok from Twitter, x.com. Go talk to Grok. You could talk to what's the name? Copilot. Talk to Chat GPT, something like that. I don't care. Listen, stop being dumb as a fucking rat, thinking that you know everything or anything when you don't know a fucking thing. I'm tired of that shit. People acting like they know so fucking much in YouTube true crime and they can't even fucking use a Google app. Stupid motherfuckers. Yeah, I said it. Because that's why y'all too old for this shit. Y'all too old for this shit. I'm sitting here like, is it me? Is it me? Why for the YouTube cloud you're willing to say stupid motherfucking shit and then look stupid? Look stupid. It's like you playing with people's intelligence. And that shit irks the fuck out of me. When people act like they could play with your intelligence. That shit fuck with me. It does. In the wrong way. Pause. But when we sit here and we're talking about, listen, shut up, Jrod. after a sentencing, Amy got her glasses. I hope Everyone is paying attention. Or you might be stay dumb. Listen, stay in the back of the bus. Stay back there. We don't fucking need you. After sentencing, direct appeal. Again, he giving his right to not appeal, right? Right? He's giving his right to not appeal, right? Okay. or appeal is out the way, right? Appeal is out the way, right? Appeal is out the way, right? Or collateral attack is different. He will lose the right for a direct appeal. But then we could have a collateral attack after sentencing. Withdrawing a guilty plea becomes significantly more difficult, usually requires a direct appeal or a collateral attack. A separate legal action challenging the conviction. Big shout out to Joanne. I repeat, after sentencing, withdrawing a guilty plea becomes significantly more difficult and usually requires a direct appeal. He already lost that right. He already lost that right. Right? After sentencing, he will lose the right to appeal. But then it's called a collateral attack. They don't want this information to be out there. I don't know why. Big shout out to Joanne. Thank you for being here. Very appreciate it. Big shout out to Joanne from Utah. Big shout out. Joanne. After sentencing, this is very important, ladies and gentlemen. You don't get this nowhere else. You get this only in Jrod on Point. All these other YouTube true crime content creators are dumb as a rock. Yeah, I said it. You don't like it, say something, bitch. Give me some free promo. I need that. Big shout. Hey, I have to send a shout out to True Crime Bitch. He's a good boy. He put me in the intro of his latest video talking shit about Harsh. He's a good boy. He likes to give me free promo. I like that. I like that. I see my subscriptions going up. I like that. Big shout out to you, little boy. Keep up the great job. It only benefit me though. I don't know. I don't know why he think that shit bothered me. I'm over here like, yes. Stupid. After sentencing, hold on. You only see this shit here in Jrod on Point because no one else wanna talk about this. They all wanna be like, oh, he cooked. He cooked. He cooked. Oh. After sentencing, direct appeal is already out the door, right? And we're talking about he could still reverse that shit before sentencing. But after sentencing, the direct appeal is off the table. But then we got what is called a collateral attack. After sentencing, withdrawing a guilty plea becomes significantly more difficult, and it usually requires a direct appeal, but that's out the table. Or a collateral attack, a separate legal action challenging the conviction. Clear injustice. Clear injustice. To withdraw an appeal after sentencing, the defendant usually needs to demonstrate that allowing the conviction to stand will result in a clear injustice. To withdraw an appeal after sentencing, the defendant usually needs to demonstrate that allowing the conviction to stand will result in a clear injustice. What Bill Thompson said, that he don't have no fucking proof of Kohberger doing this shit besides the DNA found in the sheath. Anything else besides the DNA in the sheath don't have no fucking explanation, and that's what Bill Thompson said in court. Is you stupid? Did y'all watch the same court hearing that I watched? Is you stupid? What Bill Thompson said in court. He don't have no fucking motive. He don't have no fucking connections. He don't have a fucking thing. He even tried to talk about, oh, he didn't intend to kill the victims. What the fuck you talking about? That was overkill, overdone. That was dirty, slappy fucking work. Bill Thompson, who the fuck you think you talking to? In a way y'all talk about in forensic, about in the way Santa was done, Ethan was done, Maddie was done. No, the worst of all, Kiely. Of all Kiely, why Kiely like that? Why? Explain that shit to me. Make it make sense. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? Make that shit make sense. When Bill Thompson can make it make sense in court, that's why he fucking plead out. He was like, listen, I cannot prove this shit. Hey, you wanted that penalty off the table, right? I'll take it off the table. Make me look good before retiring so I could win this last case. I get out of this shit with the chin up, and whatever the fuck happened after I retire, I don't give no fucks. Bye. Yeah, your shit was personal. Outside of the IGG, Bill Thompson said in court, I don't know how the fuck that shit happened. That's what he said. He said he cannot prove this shit in court. And then now we're going to talk about, oh, he didn't mean that shit. What? No, if he did it, he meant that shit. He went cuckoo for cuckoo puff and went psycho. That's what it means if he did it. So how the fuck is going to come out of Bill Thompson's mouth like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's give him some clemency. He already going to do live. Judge, cut in 1 year. Cut in 1 year. Give it 99 years. We good. What? Is it me, Joanne, Amy, Jane? Is it me? Where's Lucy? Where's Twizzle? Where's Kane? They're hiding. They're hiding. Oh, he's guilty. Everybody smacking me like, ooh, he was guilty. Nah, 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 nah. And now everybody hiding. Where everybody? I'm here. Everybody should be here right now. Talking about this shit that is for real. Not all that other shit that people try to make you think. Because in the beginning of this case, they always had try to force fetch you down your throat, no diddy, no doubt, and make you like it. Ew. Grotesque. After the sentencing, with a collateral attack. The direct appeal is gone. If he get to sentencing, he could still reverse it before sentencing. After sentencing, with collateral attack, to withdraw an appeal after sentencing, the defendant usually needs to demonstrate that allowing the conviction to stand will result a clear injustice. We don't have that. We don't have that in this case. We don't have that in this case when Bill Thompson can prove the fucking case. That's why he plead. He said it in court. He said it in court. Well, we have a direct match of DNA, but we don't have nothing else. That's literally what he did. Did you not say on my live stream when I was playing that shit, like, did Bill Thompson just fake cry? Did he just fake cry? So we have a clear injustice in this case from the top. From the top, on every single procedure, from the top of all, due process was broken when you remember when Ann Taylor called out violation of due process, when Judge gave the prosecution the stop proceeding, that they stopped the survey until hearing. That was not due process because the defense team needed to be heard and listened to before taking a decision. Because just because the prosecution tell you, hey, judge, you should consider this, wink, wink, and the judge is gonna be like, oh, well, yeah, fuck it. That's not due process. And Taylor called that shit out. And people act like that's not there on record. You're gonna act that like every single error, mistake from the court, and all parties are not being preserved. What? Stop. Stop. Specific legal grounds. Involuntarily or knowingly plead. All right. Which, if you ask me, if the plea was coerced by under duress, which we could see it, or the defendant didn't understand the consequences of the plea, it might be withdrawn. But he already admitted that he knowingly and all this other stuff and that it was not coerced and this is willingly and all this other shit. Ineffective assistance of counsel. If the defendant lawyer provided incorrect or dishonest legal advice or did improperly explain the plea implications, it could be grounds for withdrawal. That means, I want everyone to pay attention. That means, and I repeat, if the defendant's lawyer provided incorrect or dishonest legal advice or did improperly explain the plea implications, it could be grounds for withdrawal. What that means? That means that if Ann Taylor didn't explain Bryan Kohberger that if you plead guilty and didn't tell him that he could actually fight this shit with everything that knowingly we know is on file, okay, you following me? That means that Ann Taylor, before he plead guilty and took the deal, she explained that they could still fight this case through a back door, because the original way, in the way the law was made to be applied, was misled, misinterpreted. The investigation was botched. Everything from the beginning, it was just wrong. At the end of the day, they did everything and anything to put the pieces together to be what we at today of him taking a plea. We know this. So me, if I'm Ann Taylor, okay, you want to fuck with me? Cool. You don't want to give me time. You don't want to be fair. You don't want to do the normal consistency on the case. Because something that Ann Taylor said from the beginning is that she wanted to be consistent. The court and prosecution was not consistent with all skipping. This was supposed to be dismissed with all the prosecution violations of discovery. 20 plus requests for discovery. The only people that kept this case alive was the court, the judges. That's it. If they had a fair judge, the leaks, the prosecution violations, the sneakiness, they knew they needed a frank hearing. They didn't give one. They give a looking like frank hearing, but it was never called frank hearing. They just denied frank hearing. So I don't know why people are, oh, the frank hearing happened. Shut the fuck up, goofy. Where's your channel? And all these motherfucker talkings in chat rooms don't have no picture, no videos, no fucking nothing, no community posts and no shit. Made the channel 30 fucking 50 years ago. They still don't have nothing. Talking stupid shit here. Shut the fuck up. You ain't nobody. You a viewer. You a viewer. Act like a viewer. But if you're a viewer, don't act like a content creator wannabe, speaking like a content creator when you're a fucking viewer. I appreciate you. Keep watching. But you're a fucking viewer. That's all what you fucking are. If you subscribe, thank you. But anybody else, what the fuck you talking about? New evidence. New evidence. What we just got? What we just got? Shitload of discovery that they just got. We no time to look into it, and that's fair. Do you think Judge and Hitler were fair to the defense team? No. Did they give the defense team all the opportunities to argue everything they needed to argue and the time that they needed to put a case together and feel confident? Listen, it didn't matter how long it could have took. The judge says the public opinion does not affect him. So why the fuck, if the public opinion doesn't affect you, how the fuck you didn't give the defense team no time to work the fucking case? What's the fucking problem? When the prosecution have a man cooked up, when the prosecution have a man cooked up, you know who take longer this shit? You know who take longer this shit for a trial day? The fucking prosecution. They fall back. They know they got him. So now they're gonna torture him. It's like, fuck it. Listen, I don't got time for this shit. He skipped the preliminary hearing. He's on our hands. We own him. He needs to shut the fuck up. When I get time to go to court, I get time to go to court. Find him guilty, because I already know this bitch is guilty. So this is what prosecution does. Who the fuck you talking to? When the prosecution don't want, no, got nothing, they hurry the fuck up, and cock block the defense thing, all these other trap you, because they know they got the judges on their behalf, because they know for a fact the judge is being biased. Anything they throw at the wall is gonna stick. Who gives a fuck? That's why the judge was talking in the way he was talking. He was not being impartial. He already got his mind made up. Do you think this shit gonna fly? You really think this shit gonna fly? New evidence. They just got a discovery, right? New evidence. If new evidence emerges that was not available at the time of the plea and could significantly change the outcome of the case, it might lead to a plea withdrawal. What they just got? They haven't finished with what Aunt Taylor said. That she haven't had no time to look at what they got. Just imagine with the shit they just got. You gonna tell me they're not gonna do this? Because if the government put all blockages for a proper due process successful case in court, when all the legal shit is out the fucking door, let's do the back door. Let's give them what they want. Fuck this shit. You're gonna say what you say in court. We're gonna get you the fuck out of here the back door. And everybody's gonna be like, what the fuck just happened? In my opinion. If new evidence emerges that was not available at the time of the plea and could significantly change the outcome of the case, it might lead to a plea withdrawal. Violations of the plea deal. If the prosecution violates the terms of the plea agreement, the defendant might be able to withdraw the plea. He's accepting that deal. He's accepting that deal with the only sole reason to save his life. For the time being. And buying time to work his case because he's not going to get no fucking time in a legal way. You got to give them what they fucking want. They evil like that. They thirsty for nothing. If the prosecution violates the term of the plea agreement, the defendant might be able to withdraw their plea. Let's wait on that. Illegal evidence. Do we have any illegal evidence in this case? Do we have any illegal evidence in this case? We could call the IGG illegal because it's illegal in the majority of the states in the United States of America to even be taken upon consideration. Oh, chakalaka. What else is illegal? The FBI having Bryan Kohberger's cell phone data and then hide and say like, no, we didn't have it. So if we didn't have it, how the fuck you got a fucking cast done? Because by the time you arrested Bryan Kohberger, his information would be gone off the system, right? Right? You said that yourself in court. By the time Bryan Kohberger got arrested, his information would not be on the server because it wouldn't be preserved. So how the fuck you made a cast to complement the IGG? Trash pull. What? Go on, Johan. Trash pull. Huh? Pennsylvania not seeing the PCA and none of the bullshit that Idaho have onto Kohberger is in Idaho. You see that legal? How the fuck even Pennsylvania move a muscle if they don't see fucking paperwork? Do you consider that legal? What? Just because we thirsty for a man to catch. Shut the fuck up. You manhunt was shit. You manhunt was illegal. How the fuck you gonna have a warrant for a fugitive of the law when the guy at that point has not committed a fucking crime and you don't have no proof of it? And whatever you have is fucking illegal. Is you fucking serious? Is it me? Is it really me? Me? Again, we're not pro burgers. We don't give a fuck about this guy. I don't. But if we're gonna sit here and talk about what court procedures and investigation shit, and we're gonna sit down about what they have offered, and then we dig in, and it's like, what? If this is law, if this is the representation of law, what? I'll be so pissed if this shit was happening to me. I'll be pissed. I'll be crashing out. I'll be crashing out. It's crazy. Illegal evidence. If the evidence used to obtain the plea was obtained illegally, do we have that in this case? If evidence used to obtain the plea was obtained illegally, do we have that in this case? It could be grounds for reversal. And what I'm asking Bill Thompson, if it's any evidence, if it's any illegal evidence, okay, if the evidence used to obtain the plea was obtained illegally, If you ask me, when the FBI and the Department of Justice break their own rules and regulations, oh no, they're not breaking the law, but they breaking rules and regulations. Do we have that in this case? Do we? Do we? Do we have some dumb content creators in YouTube true crime? So at least we got the specific legal grounds for a reversal, and we got plenty in this case. It's up to Ante before Bryan Kohberger takes that plea. Ann Taylor needed to explain this to him. Before he took the plea, listen, listen, it's not gonna be fair. Listen, you already on the belly of the beast. Guess what? Now we have to make the beast poop you out. You're already in the belly of the beast. We gotta make the beast poop you out. Back door. Because through legal grounds and due process, it's not gonna happen. It's not. So if you ask me, Ann Taylor had to explain to him that taking that plea deal, this is the back door to get out, because it's the only way it could happen. It's the only way. Roll up the judge. Acceptance of plea. I'm gonna tell you right now, acceptance, roll of the judge. This is very important for people to listen to, because again, we got dumb true crime content creators that don't know what the fuck they talking about. The pro-burgers are dumb as fuck. The guilters are dumb as fuck. Why won't you be like me? Just care about the Constitution and the justice for the victims. Who gives a fuck about anything else here? What? Are we in true crime doing the right things? Are we in true crime really for the public or for yourself? Are we in true crime to share the right information to the people? Or are we here in true crime to make believe and not give a fuck? Like, what we doing? What the fuck we doing? Role of the judge. Role of the judge. Acceptance of plea. Judge have the discretion to reject deals, to reject plea deals if they believe it's not in the interest of justice. So I'm gonna make it clear. I'm gonna make it clear for those slow in the back of the bus. I'm gonna make it clear what that means. That means that if the judge knows, because whatever he see on transcript, if the judge see that the evidence is spot on, I'm gonna call the judge bluff right now. I'm gonna call Judge Hippler bluff right now. From grown man to grown man, I'm gonna call his bluff. If in the back of his head, by law, by the book of law, and he saw the transcript and everything the prosecution have and whatever the defense team had, if the judge believed in his heart that Bryan Kohberger did it, he will reject the deal and he will cook this man. He will reject the deal. He will reject the deal. Push this shit down the prosecution's throat. You better prove your case on trial. And if he's guilty, he's guilty. We're gonna cook him. But if this man is innocent, you better do a goddamn good job in court. God damn it, you better have what the fuck you need. If the judge knew that with this plea deal, shit was unfair to the victims, he would have cooked Kohberger and be like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna accept that deal, because guess what? What I see that the prosecution have, he said, how you gonna argue? I'ma cook this Judge Hitler. Fuck him. I'ma cook him. For a fact, he said in court, how can you fight against a DNA match? That's a guilty for me any Sunday, any Monday, right? Judge Hitler said in court, and Taylor, how you gonna argue against a direct DNA match? So who the fuck you talking to, Judge Hitler? How the fuck? If you know that Kohberger is cooked, how the fuck you didn't send him to the fucking shooting squad? If Judge Hitler knows, thank you, Amy, you know I'm cooking. If Judge Hitler knows, like he said, right? He told Ann Taylor, how you gonna argue against a DNA match? Judge Hitler, how you gonna argue against a DNA match and not saying Bryan Kohberger to a firing squad? He get 2 taps in the head, 2 taps in the heart, 2 taps in the fucking ass. Who the fuck you think you talking to? You're fucking playing with people's intellect. And I don't appreciate that shit for shit. Because this shit coming out of grown ass fucking people that you know better. If Judge Hitler was really taking in consideration the DNA match, he said, fuck this shit. We're gonna shoot him. He cooked, right? He cooked, right? He cooked. Take him to trial. Take him to trial. How are you gonna save this man's life if he did it? Who the fuck you talking to? Did Kohberger did it or not? If he did it, I say if Bryan Kohberger commit this crime, Jrod on point said a statement today. If Bryan Kohberger committed this crime, he needs to be lined up in front of the shooting squad. Fuck all that shit, saving his life and shit. I told you I don't give a fuck what happened to him. I want justice for the victims. Fuck this shit, what the judge and the prosecution is doing. Who the fuck y'all all motherfuckers talking to? If you say today that Bryan Kohberger is guilty, you better be yelling this. You. Listen, I don't support no violence. I don't support no violence. I don't support no rise. I don't support riots. I don't support none of that shit. Okay, so don't go crazy and stop going cuckoo. Don't do it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you believe in your heart to hearts, if you believe down your fucking bones, down the back of your spine, I get goosebumps when I say this shit. Listen, I need you to look at me. Nah, fuck this shit. I need to fix this shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I need you to look at me. All y'all motherfuckers. Each One of y'all motherfuckers that believe that Bryan Kohberger is guilty, if y'all motherfuckers are not yelling from the top of your fucking lungs, if you're not fucking fighting for it, if you're a true crime content creator and you're happy, if you are a YouTube true crime content creator and you're happy for the outcome, you're a piece of shit. If you taking any victory lap for this shit, you a piece of shit. Speak my holding, you a piece of shit. And you my brother. I got you, but you're a piece of shit. And that goes to every single YouTube true crime content creator that at this day don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And every single content creator that is celebrating right now because Kohberger took a plea deal, you're a piece of shit. You worse than me. And I think I'm the biggest piece of shit of all. And for me to know that you're a piece of shit, you have to know what a piece of shit is all about. You have to be a master sensei piece of shit to know when each one of y'all motherfuckers are all a piece of shit. We all in the same boat together, all floating this shit. We all little poops everywhere in the fucking YouTube true crime. Fuck yeah and fuck everything y'all believe. But if at this day today you happy that Kohberger took a plea deal and his life gonna be saved, you in the back of your head, you know in the back of your head that he's not guilty. And you just taking a stand for a fact. I know I needed to get this shit out of my chest. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. I needed to get it out of my chest. Yeah. And speak by holding. No, I'll tell that on the phone if I have to. So I don't know how can y'all live with yourselves. I don't know how can y'all live with yourself. If you're happy that Kohberger took a plea and saved his life, and you're happy with that, you're a piece of shit. Because in my opinion, if Kohberger did it, you say he did it, and the judge and the prosecution believe he did it, line him the fuck up. Fuck a deal. Fuck a deal. It's one or two things. He either retract before sentencing, either the judge change his mind and decide to take it to trial because he believed this man is guilty, or after sentencing, and Taylor will get Bryan Kohberger out the back door legally. If not, I'm not satisfied with the results. I'm not. I'm not. I'm a human. I'm a parent. First and foremost, I'm a man. And if one of my kids go through what the Idaho 4 went through, this is something that I agree with Steve Goncalves. And I think this is like the very first time that I could say that I agree with Steve Goncalves. And Steve, if you're watching, I'm with you. This is not justice, bro. Steve, if you're watching, Goncalves family, if you're watching, I'm with you. Because all along, I think y'all have seen the passion that I have for the justice for Kiely, Maddie, Ethan, and Santa. Y'all have seen the passion because I see those youngins with the same heart that if they were my kids. Because I have kids of their age. I have kids that are little under my roof. And if anything, and I swear on God, I swear on everything I love. If ever anything like that happened to my kids, Satan will walk the earth. And that's on God. That's on God. If anything like that happened to my kids, Satan will walk, sweeping everything in earth. I'm just saying. I'm a parent. I got love in my heart. I got tears of anger. And I stand, even though they don't want me to be standing by them, because I have been very tough on them. But at this day today, I'm with you, Steve. If Kohberger did this shit, these motherfuckers deserve to get lined the fuck up. I don't give no fucks. I blame the prosecution. I blame the judge and the court. Because they know Bryan Kohberger is innocent. Because if he wasn't innocent, they wouldn't play that card. They would smoke him. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Big shout out to Jane. Big shout out to Joanne. I love ya. Thank you for being here. We've been right since day one, and no one is gonna take that from me. That's why at this day today, I have not gotten one piece of email on hate, not one hateful comment. I know that we're here for the right reasons in YouTube True Crime. I'm here for the victims, whoever that is. I really don't give a fuck about Bryan Kohberger, and I tell you out of my heart, I never did. But that lady Justice is a bitch. She has spoken. Do you trust her? I don't. Big shout out to everyone. Jane, Amy, Joanne. I wish Lucy was here. Cam was here. Twistle. There are content creators out there. Look at yourself in the mirror. Is you here for the right reasons? Or you only here for you? Because me, I'm here for the victims. Who gives a fuck about a defendant? Love the Constitution. I love the flag. I love the Bill of Rights. I love the forefathers. And I love the Illuminati. You like it or not. Suck a dick. It's Jrod on point. I love ya. As always, your brother from another mother, your favorite brother, your mother's favorite son, the black sheep for a reason. Listen, believe in yourself because I believe in you. If I did it, you could do it too. I ain't nothing special. I believe that y'all gonna take the best decisions in your life for yourself and for everyone around you. Love yourself and take care of yourself so you be able to love and take care of others. Amy, Joanne, Jane, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Y'all know me, I'm here working. We did not waste our time. Love ya. Your favorite song, my favorite song. You so sexy. Have a good night, ladies. Matt love. Peace.
I'm over here and let me know your name, boy. Your sexy smile got me checking for your seal. You caught my eyes and I'm seeing if you're single. Do you wanna get to know me?
Pero tampoco llegamos al piso. Y sin fantasear, vamos a la estratosfera, a lo espacial.